last trip to Tokyo, I shot two 993 Porsches. Both of them were bagged. You may be asking, what is a bagged Porsche? So a bagged car is when it's on air suspension. So it's a technology that can lower the car all the way to the ground, or whatever setting the owner wants to put it at. I shot a gray 993 and then a burgundy 993. Two cars, same model, same generation. For the photo shoot, I mostly use my Nikon f3. However, I did take some shots on my Mamiya RB67. And I shot on Kodak Gold, the only and my favorite film that I use all the time for midday stuff. Since it's a fast speed film stock, it has low grain, colors are great, and it's perfect for the consistent clean look I wanted to get for the photo shoot. So the area that we shot at is Asakusa. The reason why I chose this area is because I was scouting there the day before, just walking around, taking some photos, and I needed to find a spot for these two cars. So I chose this area, one, because it goes hand in hand well with the cars. It's clean, it's neutral, it's not busy, and it's quiet. I wanted to shoot somewhere where we wouldn't get kicked out, we can have as much time as we want. The colors of the surrounding and the environment of the location we shot at is very neutral. So the colors of the car and the cars themselves would pop out more, but I still wanted a Japanese feel just to showcase that I'm in Japan shooting these cool, clean cars. So a clean location with clean cars I felt was the best scenario for this case. Shooting that day was the perfect scenario for me, honestly, because the cars are gray and a burgundy, that it was so cloudy that it's a big softbox. It's a massive diffuser over the streets. So the shadows are light and there's no harsh lighting, which I thought it was perfect for shooting midday and just having consistent lighting where everything looks the same with the set, which is what I wanted, a consistent clean look throughout the whole photo shoot. Since we didn't have much time for the photo shoot, I'm happy I scouted. It's important to scout, look over locations, make sure that you know what you want, just so you're respectful for people's time. Scouting and planning is an important skill to have, and without it, I honestly would be in so much trouble. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Recently, I've been getting into color grading, and Skillshare has an amazing platform to learn from experts. Just like Tom's course, it has been helping me improve my skills and is backed by an amazing community giving helpful insights. I highly recommend Skillshare if you're looking to become an expert at a topic that interests you. With so many different courses and classes, the sky's the limit. And if you use the link in my description, you get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Now back to the video. So for the location, we had roughly an hour and a half. Luckily with this location, there were so many different pockets to shoot the cars at. I wanted to get creative, so I started complementing the cars together, putting cars together that would flow nicely for the photos, shooting it in different angles, looking at new compositions, and trying to get a unique perspective around the same areas that I wanted to shoot at. Luckily, I shot most of the photos in this one area at this crosswalk. It had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mirror, and I personally love getting a perspective that people tend to miss in everyday world, shooting something that is often overlooked, which is why the mirror shot for me that day was the most important shot to get, and it was the first shot that I got. It was really cool planning that. Luckily, the area was very quiet, it was very peaceful. We didn't get kicked out, we weren't gonna get kicked out, and it was great because I could take my time, get in the flow, and make sure that I needed to get everything I wanted to get. I wanted to choose a location that matched the vibe perfectly, just so the pictures aren't boring and don't feel out of place. I think the classic colors of the brick, just a simple plain color, it's clean. I'm used to shooting clean photos, so I think this was perfect for me because it's something I was comfortable with, which made the shoot go so well. When photographing two cars, you want to be mindful on how they complement each other. Nothing's worse than shooting photos that don't feel like they go hand in hand, where everything feels misplaced or something's just off. You want to be paying close attention to detail, to everything you're doing, the way the cars are positioned, what's around in the scenery, and how it looks in relation to the street and buildings, because the ratio matters for that. After that spot, we did a little bit of planning to go somewhere else because I felt like I needed a little bit more photos, and I decided to choose a gas station, and it was kind of the main priority why also I chose the location, because Japanese gas stations are really cool. As a North American and a foreigner being in a country, I think shooting a car like that where the pump hangs down is such a unique and cool concept that I really wanted to showcase that. I love the sensory overload that a gas station has. So many ads, so many colors, and there's just a lot going on. I felt like the car would pop out more and it would look great since it's such a main focal point for a location like a gas station in Tokyo. And we all needed gas, so it just all made sense. After a quick stop at the gas station, I wanted to get a little bit more, so the owner suggested we get some rollers, since he's never gotten rollers taken off his car. And it was a great opportunity to go on the highway, go on the C1, and cruise all together, since we all had to go towards back into the city anyways. For the rollers, I used my friend's digital camera. I know,
Brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, okay, relax now. The only reason why I used the camera is because I was losing light and I didn't have another film stock on me. For rollers, it's important to have the perfect shutter speed, not too low and not too high, because you want the background to be in motion, but the car to be sharp and in focus. So for this, I personally use 1/15 of a second. I think it's the best shutter speed you can use. Personally, I like the way the photos came out. I thought it was clean. I thought they worked well. I love the edit that I did. And just the way that it came out, I feel like the cars go simultaneously together. It matches with the location. It pops out and it doesn't feel out of place, especially shooting Porsches in Japan. What I would have done differently is probably have another film stock on me. Just since it got really dark quickly, I think it would have been nice to have a different option, maybe like 400, 800 speed, just so I could do rollers on film. I hope you liked this video about how I shot Porsches in Tokyo during my last visit. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. And thanks to Azzy for helping out with this photo shoot. Until next time.